Hey guys, Pallav here. We have the brand new Asus Zenfone 3S Max that will be officially unveiled today in India. We do not know the price yet because the price hasn't been announced yet, but we expect it to be over 10,000 unlike the previous Zenfone models, Zenfone Max models. The highlight of this phone is you can see the 5000 mAh battery, a metal body, and then the fact that it's probably the first Asus device to come with Android 7.0 out of the box. Some of the quick specs over here, yeah, and then some pricing informations and all those stuff. In this particular video, we're gonna do a full review of this particular phone. We already did an unboxing and showed you what's inside the box, so we're not gonna go too detailed on that front. I'll quickly show you what are there: the warranty card, your quick start guide, then the adapter, the 2 ampere brick, and then quite premium looking earphones there with extra earbud and your micro USB cable, and then the SIM tool. So that's the Zenfone 3S Max. It's an all metal body, looks quite durable, feels nice. Mainly it's because of its smaller footprint as well, only 5.2-inch screen. That's okay. HD resolution. You can see it's covered by a 2.5D glass, but it's a fingerprint magnet. It's very glossy. You can see those fingerprint marks over there. However, the backside won't attract any because of this matte finish. I like this subtle gold color. You also might get a black color as well. These buttons are nice and they give very good tactile feedback. You can see some of the ports and other stuff. Dual hybrid SIM card arrangement there, micro USB port and speakers. Then the camera does not have a bump, another good thing. 13MP camera, dual LED flash, noise cancelling mic, your front camera out there, no flash on the front, mind you. Overall, yeah, it feels a bit heavy, but then that's because of that massive 5000 mAh battery, so we are not really complaining. Although it's slightly heavy, but it's durable because of the metal and it's small enough to fit in your hand nicely. There's the 5.2-inch display, HD display. We have the brightness in auto. You can see it bumps up quite nicely at about half the brightness level, but because I have enough light here, so the brightness kind of dimming a bit, because of that auto brightness level. It has decent viewing angle. You can see more than decent actually. From even about this, you can see the colors nicely, although the color rendition is above average. You can clearly see the difference between these two, very close color palette, even these two. So overall, I would say a decent, a good enough display. However, many people would complain that maybe even with the display size of 5.2-inch and also the HD resolution, full HD is kind of becoming a norm these days. However, note that this phone is mainly for people who want supreme battery life, and display is the one that consumes the most. So if I were you, if I had 5000 mAh in my battery, I actually would have preferred to have an HD resolution on my screen, because that's that's kind of going to increase my battery life per charge. And also I probably will use this phone for travel for a longer period of time, and it supports reverse charging as well, so I can charge my other phone. So it's mainly battery centric, so that low resolution on the display helps. The user interface is fine, smooth. For daily usage you won't face much lag, but when you have lots of apps in the background, you have games playing there, then I saw a slight lag here and there. It's powered by 1.5 GHz chipset, has 3 GB of RAM and 32 GB of ROM. One good thing is that it's powered by Android 7.0 Nougat, and it could be one of the first Asus devices I told you before to have this. The RAM management is also very good. In the past one day, 1.6 GB is used and 1.1 GB is free. We've been playing games, we've been stress testing this device since we opened the box for you. It's over 50%, 60% about, but I think that's decent for such heavy usage. We can go to storage, and you see only 15 GB here because we have lots of big games installed, but you would get closer to about 25 GB of space. These 3 games are the ones that we installed. We are trying out the performance of the device. These are the otherwise these are the apps that you would get on this page. So you get the usual Google Android app, some of the Asus in-house apps, some third-party apps as well. Let's quickly go ahead and check out the camera. It's a 13 MP back camera, fast enough, the shutter, and then you go start taking video. Starting the video takes a little bit of time. Your manual mode from there, some of the other shooting modes, yeah, the flash, and then the settings. You can see the max is 13 MP here. For video, the max is full HD, good enough. The front camera is nice, 8 MP front camera. It does not have a very wide angle, but still I think it is decently bright but lack details. But what I really do not like about this is that the camera resolution is fine, but when you go to video mode here, you see that the max video quality is 640 by 480 only. I expected at least an HD quality video even on the front camera. So that's something to my disappointment. Now, talking about the image and video quality, the color rendition on the photos and videos are fine, but they lack detail even under enough light. When you zoom in a bit, you would know that part. On the low light, noise creeps in a lot. Still, I think it can be used to upload to social media sites, but no way for printing. One of the grudges I have with this is that the front camera only records at 640 by 480 pixels, video that is. I was expecting at least HD resolution, because nowadays we do a lot of vlogging, we make a lot of videos of ourselves. So even though the photo resolution is 8 MP, I would have really liked at least an HD video resolution, full HD even better. But overall, I would say the camera is only average. So first thing first, even though you see 2 speaker grills here, the speaker is only on this part, not on this part. So you can see while the song was playing, when I cover this, it gets covered, but no effect here. So this is just for symmetry, the design, and this is similar to what iPhone did with iPhone 7. Even there, the speaker is only on one side, by the way. Now, the sound is very loud. It's loud enough even for outside usage. However, the bass is missing. The sound is very screechy at highest volume. It does not crackle though, but the treble is way too much. The surround sound is fine, even the 3D sound, and there I could see a slight bit of bass. Even the vocals are good. Overall, the movie viewing experience is quite better than the music listening experience via speakers, at least. We did some benchmark testing on this one, and it scores mostly average or below average in almost all the benchmark apps. This is Antutu. You can see about 40,000 score. Say similar result in Velamo Metal. Here it's slightly better because of multi-core, I think because of that updated Android. In Geekbench 4 single core 581 only, multi-core 2473, and then in compute it's 1406. We also played some games, and it could play all of them only with minor lag. Now coming to the biggest strength of this device, for which this device is made, and you can see It's not every day you see a device which has a screen on time of over 15 hours. I think this has to be one of the best battery life we've ever seen. In fact, we haven't tested a device that has more than 15 hours of battery life at this price point. So if you're buying this for battery, please go ahead. There's absolutely no second thought. So then guys, now we come to the end of our full review. And do you think you want to buy the Zenfone 3S Max? Well, let me tell you, if for battery, please go ahead and buy this. There's no second thought. It gives you one of the best battery life. It also has a very nice looking design, durable design because of that metal outlook, and also has Android 7.0, so even the UI is updated. However, I think the camera performance and the sound performance could have been better. They're only average. The display resolution, I'm okay with that. The device lagged just a tad bit, but only when you stress test it, and I would negate that. I would not take that as a con. But yeah, I expected the camera performance overall to be slightly better at this price point. Overall, yeah, a good device, but know that there are lots of competition at this price point, and yeah, this has to really stand out well. It stood out well in terms of battery, but for other features it's mostly like the competition. If you like this video, please hit the like button, ask anything related to this, and we'll try to answer them all. And please subscribe to our channel and share this video to share the love.